Hey guys, it is Wisdom Wednesday. I hope you guys are having an awesome week. I am. Today is actually my anniversary to Tony Gott. So we've been married 9 years today, and it's been an awesome 9 years. So I am having a great week. I'm going to go on real quick, like you know I always do, make sure that I am actually live and that I'm not having technical difficulties. Okay, so I am. Alright, so sometimes, well actually a lot of times, we see this in educating our people that they get the oil kit and they will start using the oils kind of sporadically. And we had talked about, for 2 weeks in a row, we've talked about the consistent need of using the oils. But what we've noticed is that a lot of people never actually replace what they had been using before. So that's something that we do talk about. We talk about, I just did a series in the Facebook group of, hey Ellen, of actually, the toxins, certain toxins in products that everybody uses. Good morning, Melinda. And then replacement items. But a lot of times people just get really overwhelmed with it. And so it's been on my heart just this week, just as I'm talking to people and talking to them about different issues they're having. Most of them have not replaced the toxic products that they use every day. It's been stated that a woman actually puts 300 toxic chemicals on her body before breakfast. That's not okay with me. And yet I did it for years. I'm going to be 41 in 2 months. Until 3 years ago, I tried to live a pretty natural life as far as we've used herbs and homeopathics and not a lot of medicine. But I was still using all the toxic cleaners. I was still going to the, I don't want to name any names here. So I was still going to that store in the mall that has all that good smelling lotion and stuff. And I was the queen. I think every quarter they actually do like sales where like a 75% off or whatever. I would stock up, seriously stock up on that stuff. Loved it. Loved the smell of it. But you know what it was doing was it was literally killing my body. And so I was suffering from headaches a lot. Tony says, and I'm just like, he sounds like he's exaggerating, but he's really not. He says that I would eat Aleve and Tylenol and ibuprofen. I would take it a lot of my life. I would actually take it like every day. And that's not great. That's not great for your liver. That's not great for hormones. Oh my gosh, it was bad. And so, and it was all due to the toxicity of the products that I was using. So I just want to be very clear that you have got to don't just, hey Erica, so don't just buy the oils and start adding them to your routine. Literally use them to replace your routine. Okay, so and not just the oils but other products. We actually buy way more actual household products than we do even oils every month. Don't get me wrong, we still buy oils, but I love that we get them free with the promotional stuff. So a lot of times that takes care of our oils, and then we buy a lot of products. And y'all see me do my unboxing, so you know what we buy. Anyway, so today I just want to talk to you about some quick and easy things that you can do. Now y'all know I've got to talk about Essential Rewards because that's where it's at. Seriously. If you're not on Essential Rewards, you're missing out on life change. Okay? The reason I say that is because it's not the gigantic step of maybe a wholesale membership with that kit that actually changes your life. It's the little steps every single day, every single week, every single month that actually change your life. That's something that we learn when we are exercising, or we choose to start eating better. It's not like the gigantic decision to go to eating, only healthy stuff. It's the daily choices, the daily meals. Well, it's the same thing with Essential Rewards. You can actually place an order every month, not on Essential Rewards. Don't hear me not saying that you can't. But why? Why would you? When you can get free points and free products, why would you? Also, I believe that it keeps us accountable to what choices we are making. So if I know, you know what, this month I'm gonna place an order, hey Lee, then I'm going to be thinking, okay, what do I need? What do I need to go ahead and replace? So I'm going to give you some options, all right? So I want you to feel free. I love that you guys are so into all of the commenting. I love that. I love when I'm watching someone's video, I love to comment because that definitely encourages the one speaking. When we're just on here, we're constantly looking, see how many people are on here to looking at us, talking to us, because if we're not getting the hearts and the likes and all of the comments, it makes us feel like, are we just speaking to the air? So thank you guys for commenting. Okay, so the very first thing I'm going to talk about is the very first thing that I replaced, okay? When we joined, and many of you have heard me say this, you've heard Tony talk about this because Tony is very passionate about this stuff. So when we joined Young Living, oh my gosh, look at all those hearts and likes. Thank you. So when we joined Young Living, I fell head over heels in love with the oils. I mean, seriously, I was diffusing, I was putting them on my body. I couldn't believe how my body literally started craving them. It was great. Except for one day out of the week, and that was cleaning day. And that day, oh my gosh, I would be so sick. Y'all, I am not exaggerating. It was horrible. I was using all of the normal cleaners that you buy, that you hear, especially we live here in Southwest Louisiana, so, we're dealing with mildew and mold and all that because it's so lovely and wet here. And so, you use bleach. You use the everything that has bleach in it, and I would clean bathrooms, and we have 3 bathrooms, and I would clean those bathrooms, and I would be sick as a dog, seriously sick. I was so nauseated, so full, headaches. It was horrible. And so we had joined in July of 2014. In September of 2014, Tony is a research guru, so if y'all don't know, he is actually teaching his first class on June 24th, and you don't want to miss it. He'll probably be nervous, but just know that man's got way more knowledge than I could ever hope to attain, because he researches everything. So he starts researching because he's worried about his wife laying around being sick as a dog after she cleans. And I mean, look, y'all, seriously, I would to get the wipes from, there's 2 major brands of wipes, and I would rotate back and forth. I would get them, and after I would clean my whole entire kitchen, I would wipe down my kitchen with those because it smelled so good, clean and fresh, right? What the heck? No. I mean, yeah, okay. Smell what we know is clean, but y'all, it's so toxic to me and my family. So Tony had done some research on cleaning products. He says, Deanna, why have you not ordered the Thieves Cleaner? And I'm like, well, because it's $22 for that bottle, and I'm buying oils. He's like, hey, I want you to not buy my oils, and that's kind of a big deal because Tony loves his oils. He's like, I want you to not buy the oils that I use. I want you to buy the Thieves Cleaner this month. And so I did. I bought a $22 bottle of cleaner, okay? Most I've ever spent on a cleaner in my life, right? Well, I get it, and it's got these little dilution ratios. And I did, I found all kinds of graphics, which you can find these graphics on Facebook. You can find them on Google. You can find them on Pinterest, whatever your search engine preferred is, you can find the graphics. And it will tell you how to dilute it. Super easy, great. Okay, so I started diluting, started using it. Of course I love the smell. I mean, who doesn't love Thieves smell? I guess there's some people, but they need help. So I love the smell, But I also love the fact that I cleaned my whole entire house, including my bathrooms. And guess what, y'all? I wasn't nauseous. I didn't have headaches. Well, that kind of makes you wonder, like, why would that happen? Well, it's because I wasn't using toxic cleaners. Everything in this bottle is actually good for my body. Tony has actually cleaned the whole entire house with this. He has cleaned the shed, and he did it in wind, which you would never do if you're using bleach, right? He did it in the wind, and he was like, you know what? That cleaner's coming back on me. It's just building up my immune system. So he was totally okay with it. That is what you want, okay? You don't want your precious little children and your animals to walk on your floors and crawl on your floors after you have cleaned with toxic cleaners, okay? Like, I love the fact that my daughter-in-law uses nothing but Thieves Cleaner on her floors, because I was over there yesterday helping her out, and that baby is everywhere. Let me tell you, you leave a room, he's following you. He is going straight to you, and all he's crawling on is Thieves Cleaner. That's it. That's awesome. And he will never experience the crap that comes from yucky cleaners. Okay, so obviously Tony has definitely influenced me, and I can talk about this for a long time, but I will not. Okay, the next thing that we replaced was our oral care. All right, Thieves toothpaste, and we love the Aroma Bright toothpaste. We have tried them all. Everybody always asks me which one's best. In my opinion, this one. I love it. Love it, love it. The Thieves mouthwash and the Thieves floss. Okay, so we love this. I love it because when I learned about fluoride in toothpaste, which is their period, fluoride is the #1 thyroid killer. #1. And yet they just keep putting this in stuff because of a study done back in the 70s that said we need fluoride. Okay, we do, but we need it in minuscule amounts, and that is, it's in our water, it's in our toothpaste, it's in people's mouthwash, it's in so much stuff. So we're not getting it in minuscule amounts anymore. We're actually getting like tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of it. So that's not okay. Thieves toothpaste is awesome. It is awesome actually for a lot of things. So you'll have to Google that. It does a lot. Okay, the next thing, Thieves mouthwash. I did not know this until, I don't know if it was my last class or I think it was the Mother's Day class. Amy Jo was over here and she shared with us that mouthwash, original mouthwash that you can buy at the store. Let your mind go to the #1 brand. It was originally formulated for floor cleaner. All right, now I want you to think about not the Thieves cleaner. I want you to think about that cleaner that either you do clean your floors with or you used to clean your floors with. Would you actually encourage yourself or your family to use that as mouthwash? Gross. Seriously gross. Gross. No is the answer. Of course not. I love Thieves mouthwash. It is strong, okay? Like, it's strong. I love it. I love the cinnamon flavor. Love it, love it, love it. I also love, okay, #1 ingredient is water. Great. #2 ingredient is colloidal silver. All right. Here's your little bit of homework. You don't know what colloidal silver is good for? Google colloidal silver. Seriously, will blow your mind. Colloidal silver, amazing. All right, Thieves mouthwash, love it. Thieves floss. So this was our last oral care product to go to. Obviously not because of the expense of it, because it's not expensive at all. But I like the stuff that they give you at the dentist. I liked the stuff that would glide in between my teeth, and I was very faithful. I mean, Tony and I were both very faithful at flossing. I'm a big believer in flossing. Well, I went to the dentist, and my dental hygienist, that she was actually like a substitute at that point, and she uses Young Living products, and she could smell the oils on me, of course, because everyone could smell the oils on me. And so we started talking about Young Living, and then she starts cleaning my teeth, and she says, "Do you use the Thieves Mouth or the floss?" And I was like, "No, I use what y'all give us, because I don't like how the Thieves floss like gets stuck in between my teeth." And she just looked at me, she goes, "Okay." So the truth is that if something is gliding, it's not actually grabbing a hold of any of the junk and pulling it up. You got to have the friction to pull up the junk. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that totally makes sense. She's like, "Yeah, go ahead and start using your Thieves floss, because you need to use that." Great. Awesome. So don't just think because a doctor or the dentist gives you their little samples that that's the best thing, y'all. No, they just want you to use something. I promise you, especially a dentist. I think if we have dental people in here, like, you have been gifted with a special favor on your life, because there's no way I could do that job. Anywho, okay, so that's the Thieves oral care that you can replace. Super easy. Super easy. Get rid of your toothpaste that you have. Get the Thieves toothpaste. Just make a decision this month. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of the oral care stuff that we're using, and I'm going to replace it with the Thieves. Super easy. Super easy. They've done all the work for you. All right. Next thing is something I actually make. I've actually posted this graphic before, but if you want this graphic, if you haven't seen it, then let me know. I will give it to you. These are the makeup remover pads. I love them. I've only been using them since February because Deanna has all these great ideas, and I see all these graphics and I share them with you, but to actually stop what I'm doing and go do something DIY, which I truly love, it doesn't always happen. So in February, we actually did a beauty make and take, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. We need to do that again. But we made these pads, and I love them. Seriously, oh my gosh, I love them. I'll take it, I'll just wipe it off, wipe my face off, and then I rinse it off because it does have Castile soap in it, and so I don't like the soapy feeling. But then I don't even have to use moisturizer when I use this because it has the coconut oil. Awesome. It has frankincense, lavender, and tea tree, I believe. I know for sure that's what I put in mine. I think that's in the original recipe. So, but if it's not, just add a couple of drops of each of those and you'll have Deanna's recipe. So I am really bad about improvising recipes too. So I'm really good about it. So this is awesome, okay? No more toxic facial cleaner on my face. I also love the Art products, the Gentle Cleanser, the toner. I could only bring a certain amount outside with me. My children are in there and they're loud, so I had to come outside, and I can only bring a certain amount outside with me. So this is what you got. But I love the Art products. I love the moisturizer. I love the toner. Seriously, my favorite moisturizer is this Sheer Lume. Oh my gosh, I love that. I'm trying to remember. Oh, Lauren had posted a picture of that. Oh my word, it smells amazing and it feels amazing. When I first started using it, Tony and I went to I think it must have been convention last year, and I had only been using it for a couple of weeks. Well, it was awesome because everybody thought I was his daughter. So, anywho, when he watches this, he'll love that I said that. It was great. Oh, daddy. Anyway, obviously I'm not his daughter. So the next thing that I use on a daily basis, and I'm seriously almost out, it makes me sad, is Sandalwood Moisturizing Cream. Lasts forever. This thing has lasted me a year. And so even though I have it on my order for this month, I know, I mean, it lasts me a year, so it's great expense. I love the way it smells. It's not a strong smell at all. I love sandalwood, and so I was actually kind of hoping it would be a stronger sandalwood smell, but it's not a strong smell. But I love the way that it feels, and I put it all over my face and on my neck. Love that. Rose ointment. Rose ointment. Now, I love this stuff for all things dry. I'm just gonna say that. Y'all got dry, itchy patches, this, or the animal sense ointment, which I don't have, but I plan on buying. I don't have an animal, so I always put that off, but after watching Tammy Hardy talk about animal scents, I think I'm gonna try that. So it's a bigger container than this rose ointment, and I think it's like the same cost. So it's got the same kind of texture. It has the beeswax in there, so it's super good to just like stay on, and it doesn't, your skin doesn't like absorb it immediately. So I love that. Okay, so those are your little beauty product suggestions. The next thing is deodorant. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little secret about deodorant that a lot of people don't realize. I want you, if you haven't already done so, you need to download an app called Think Dirty. Now, when I first heard about that app, I wasn't about to download it. Why? Because I don't want to think dirty, right? So I wasn't sure what the heck that was about. Well, once I realized they could actually have a better name for it, but the Think Dirty app, what it does is you can scan your products that you use on a daily basis, and it will tell you all of the toxic chemicals that are in that product. So deodorant is horrible for hormone disruptors, for cancer-causing ingredients, and this is stuff we put on every day in our armpit, under our armpits, right next to our lymph node glands, and that gets pulled all through your body. So why are we doing that? Seriously, why are we doing it? Why are we letting our children do it? Abby, my 17, almost 18-year-old, she has really resisted this deodorant change. And so I finally just put my mama foot down, because I can, and say, you know what? I am not letting you use this anymore, because I don't want you to be sick. So you find a deodorant that measures a 0 on the Think Dirty app. It doesn't have to be Young Living. I'm fine. But it better have 0 numbers in it with the Think Dirty app, and you can use that. And I threw all of her other deodorant away, because I'm mama, and I can, and I love her, right? So that's what I did, and I'm very happy about my decision. Very happy. I feel very good about that mama decision. So this deodorant with Young Living, they actually have 2 that you can choose from. And when we first got it, I love the smell of it, but I didn't find that it really worked that well for me. Well, learned later that my body needed to detox some more. Okay, so once I went back to what we were using, what Tony actually still uses, is this. He puts a little dab of this underneath his armpits, and that boy don't stink. And he goes all day long working construction, and he does not smell like sweat. That's pretty amazing and powerful to me. So, but what I started finding is, after using the Thieves toothpaste for a while, it started kind of drying out. And so I began to use this again, and it was working just fine. So change out your deodorant. Like I said, Think Dirty app does have some, if you don't want to try the Young Living, y'all, okay, I think Young Living rocks, but if you don't use Young Living's products, okay, fine. Just find something that's not killing you. All right, that's all I'm gonna ask. Find something that's not killing you, because this is ridiculous. And then you go to the oils and you start trying to kill what it is or what the bad stuff is, and you know, it's just this whole cycle, and just we've got to like stop this. So like, go to the Think Dirty app, Find a 0. Do not settle for a 1 or a 2 or a 3. Find a 0. There's tons of zeros on that app. Have 0 toxicity in them. Find them and then use them, okay? So the next thing is lotion, body lotion. All right, so this is funny. I actually, like I said, was the queen to go to that store and buy everything. When I switched and got rid of all of that stuff, it was actually after I started using Thieves Cleaner. I literally had bags and bags and bags of that stuff that, yeah, hadn't even been opened. Truth. I thought I was saving money by buying it on sale. And I actually was not, because first of all, I wasn't going to use it in the future. Secondly, I was actually harming my body, which is going to cause issues later on in life unless it stops and we start reversing the process, right? So lavender lotion is my favorite. I have not tried the Sensation lotion yet. I want to, but I love lavender lotion because Tony uses it too, and I'm not sure he wants to smell as flowery, if that's a word, flowery, there you go, as Sensation might make him smell. So what I do with this lotion is, first, it lasts forever and ever and ever because it's a thick lotion, is I will put the lotion in my hand, the amount that, you know how we lotion ourselves, women, right? You get out of the bath, you get out of the shower, your legs, and then your arms, and so I will actually put the amount in my hand for my legs. I put a couple of drops of whatever oil I'm wanting to use that day in that lotion, rub it together, and go. And I love that way because I'm actually spreading the oils all over my body and using the lavender lotion. So I love it. I love using this on my little grandbaby. I love the way he smells after it. I prefer, I love using Envision on him, or a Gentle Baby with it. Love it. Yesterday I gave him a bath over their house and I used cedarwood because his mama had it real handy. That boy was calm as calm could be after that, you can imagine. So I love it. So I just want to encourage you guys, replace your toxic products, okay? Easiest way to do that is get on Essential Rewards, all right? Get on Essential Rewards. If you are on Essential Rewards, start using that to replace the toxic stuff in your household and getting the products that are there with Young Living. I'll tell you, convention is about to start. Actually, day 1 is today. The opening session is tonight. I wasn't able to go this year, and that just, but I'm stalking everyone who is. And they are going to release a ton of products this week, okay? So be on the lookout for those. And I already know, there's going to be a lot more body products, a lot more things to choose from. So I love it. I love being able to get one box and have all my household stuff in there and done. I'm not a shopper. I love actually just doing it on my phone and being done. So if y'all have any questions at all, let me know. I will post the graphic for those makeup remover pads. And you guys have an awesome day.